It's that time again. Clap v4 has been released. Oh no, I only just upgraded to v3, you might be saying to yourself. Well, don't worry, because upgrading to v3 is the first step to upgrading to v4. More seriously, the v4 release is the release that finishes up a lot of the deprecations that happened in v3. So if you're on v3, v4 should be what you expect Clap to look like. The v2 to v3 release cycle was very long, so seeing regular releases happening is a sign of good health from the project, and we should see a bit more time before v5 comes out. After Clap 3 was released, there were many deprecations that could cause a decent amount of noise in a build. Deprecation warnings are now opt-in via a feature flag as a result, which should allow upgrading deprecated APIs at your own pace. Code generated by Clap's own Derive APIs will now also not show deprecation warnings. What does this mean for the deprecation policy, and what kind of support can you expect? Well, Clap v2 is now completely deprecated. You should stop using it. Clap v3 is in maintenance mode. It'll get some bug fixes. And Clap v4 is under active development. Any new features that are added to Clap from this point forward will go into v4. End of life dates for all of these versions have not been set at all yet. And honestly, even having a clear deprecation map is more than most open source projects provide. Clap v3 started the reevaluation of Clap's colored help output, and there were indeed some issues to solve. The choice of colors was controversial. Some liked it, but others hated it. The Clap project wants safe, out-of-the-box defaults. Some applications have specific branding guidelines, and Clap's colors didn't fit with them. If the developer was providing additional ASCII formatted content, the partial coloring was glaring. Work on this started by removing colors, and instead focusing on theming text with bold and underlines. During the extended Clap 4 release cycle, the Clap team intends to work on adding in support for customizing colors and generally theming the output. A frequent point of confusion when coming to Clap-based CIs is the difference between -h and ~help, which are shortened help output and long help output. A message is now included by default in the description describing the difference. The Clap team also wants to provide more options for customizing the help text in the future. A number of smaller changes are being made to the help output, and I for one am always excited to see a tool like Clap focusing on the user experience of understanding what my tools do and how they do them. Coming from struct_opt originally, the macros used in the Derive APIs changed from struct_opt to Clap when Clap took on struct_opt in v3. Now, those attribute macros are being split up into command, arg, and value attribute macros. This change is being made to support future extensions to the Derive APIs, and does make the macro intentions clearer already, in my opinion. Previously, Clap had 5 different ways to control how many values will be captured. Multiple values, number of values, min values, max values, and takes value. All of these have been collapsed into a single new API, numargs. One of the common arguments against using Clap was how big it was as a crate. A number of steps have been taken in this release to reduce the size, and I'll refer you to the release blog post for those numbers if that's important to you. Looking to the future, many other changes have happened, and I encourage you to go into the release notes if you're using Clap and have more specific use cases. There are plenty of changes that we don't have time to cover in the video today. Clap's current direction seems like it's leading Clap to be a smaller library with a more unified API, while also introducing more control points for users, especially when it comes to the help text output. Overall, I'm very happy to see Clap v4's changes, and I'm looking forward to working with it over the v4 lifecycle. I guess it's time to go update all the Rust Adventure workshops now. Have a great day.